It's our last night of partying, everybody. Well, not you, you live here, but I gotta go home and be a dad tomorrow. Yeah, everyone got the stomach flu, and I gotta show up and be daddy on duty. And I've been partying for 2 days, and I'm not ready for it. I'm not a good dad to begin with. I'm the kind of dad, like, okay, yeah. The other day, I farted in a McDonald's cup, and I put my hand on it. And I walked it over to my daughters. I was like, girls, you're never gonna believe this, but I just caught a fairy. Now, there's a part of me that was like, is that the right thing to do? But I got them. You know, as a guy, when you fucking got them, they're like, oh my God, because they believe. And I'm like, take a look, and they're like, I don't see it. And they start crying, but that's your job as a parent, really, is to explain to them why that's funny. I said, girls, I'm teaching you comedy. Those are the basic principles of comedy. Misdirection followed by a surprise. You thought it was a fairy. You had hope in your eyes. When you realized it was a fart, that look you made, that look makes daddy happy. They didn't get it. They go inside, these bitches snitch on me. They tell my wife, they're like, daddy's making us eat farts. That's not what happened. That sounds weird, like we're behind the garage. I'm like, fucking take it, take it. My wife explodes. You don't do that to a little girl. Well, let me tell you something. You want equality in the workplace, you take a fart to the face. That's how that works. Happened to every boy in here. Hey, you want to see what a dream smells like? Sure thing, Uncle Dave. Next morning, my daughters wake me up by the young one, the fucking lunatic, straddling my throat. The big one's right next to her going, Daddy, wake up. We got a joke for you. I open my eyes, and this thumbsucker says, guess what's in my hand? Now I'm fucking panicking. I'm thinking, did she find our gun? How's this gonna end? But it dawns on me, every guy knows what's in her hand. What's in her hand? A fart! Palm bomb, we've all done it, and if you haven't done it as a woman, try it next time. Take a look at that. Like, I'm almost proud as a parent that I taught her a joke she's using back on me. I'm beaming with pride when I'm like, I don't know, baby, what's in your hand? She says, a punch in the mouth. Bam! Oh, I did not see that coming. I don't know what look I made, but it must have been good, because these two fell on the ground and started laughing their tits off. And then they stopped because they realized I'm not laughing. They're like, whoa, it's a joke. I go, yeah, I got it. They're like, is it funny? I go, yeah, it will be when we do it to your mom. These two, their sense of humor is sick. And I say that knowing one morning, this is a while ago. This is when we lived in an apartment. They woke up at 5 in the morning, because they're training to be fucking farmers or some shit. Either that or they're on a meth lab out of their closet. I don't know. I just hear them laughing hysterically on the baby monitor like two homeless guys that just found a 20. So, hey, let's get haircuts. So I go upstairs, this is what I see. Isla, my lunatic, the one that, she's naked, which isn't weird. I know you're like, ooh, really? No, it's not that weird because I don't wear underwear, so apparently I told her one time, you don't need to. I don't remember, I guess I told her sometimes you gotta let your shit breathe. We only know that because that's what she told her preschool teacher on the swing set. In a dress, just airing her shit, just bam! Raw dog in the class, take a look at that! And the teacher's like, oh my God, Isla, where are your panties? 4 years old. Sometimes you gotta let your shit breathe. So, Isla's naked. George is in a rocking chair laughing hysterically, and our dog is sitting in between them like, I don't fucking know. I go, guys, it's really early. What could possibly be this funny? George gets out of the chair and goes, Daddy, you gotta see baby Isla's new trick. It is hilarious. I said, what is it? She goes, I don't wanna spoil it for you, Daddy. You gotta see it. Isla, show Daddy. So Isla, my lunatic, my naked one, real quick takes her finger and shoves it up her ass. Now, hold on, don't fucking judge me. Don't you dare. It's 5 in the morning. Do you think I saw that coming? Do you think I could have been like, don't think you're asshole? No, I don't know that the super nanny couldn't have stopped that. And it's already in there. I mean, I kind of want to see the second part of the trick. She takes it out and puts it in the dog's mouth. Now, hey, I wasn't a fan either. I'm just telling you, I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? What are you guys, Germans? Georgia gets in my face and goes, calm down, it's funny, I guess you just don't get it. I'm like, I'm a freaking comedian. What part of that trick's funny, Georgia? Without even breaking a smile, she goes, we've been doing it all morning. And Mona's never figured out its poop. All right, do it one more time. They do it again, the dog comes back. What's on the finger? What's on the finger? I'm like, shut up, do it again. An hour later, my wife woke up. I'm like, you gotta see baby Isla's new trick. She's like, what is it? And I was like, I don't wanna spoil it for you. Isla, show mommy. And Isla just wham, wham. And my wife's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, give it an hour, it gets funnier. The dog doesn't know it's shit. You guys have been awesome, thank you. Look, we're all having a good time. I've given a lot of, here's the hard thing, right? Like I have 2 little girls. And all this advice I've given you guys is all advice for men, right? Spit in her mouth, use a carrot. Don't fight a black guy at night. These are all things that I could give to a little boy. I don't have any advice for little girls. And little girls are delicate, like you can't just raise it like a boy. A boy you put in the backyard like a dog, it raises itself. A girl, you say like one twisted little like, oh, you look good today. Oh, I'm fat. Like I got no advice for a little girl whatsoever. I remember my wife, on my daughter's first day of school, preschool, we're sitting around and my wife's like, get down on a knee and give her some like advice. I was like what? She's like, I don't know, be the father she needs. And I'm like, what am I supposed to say? She's like, just think of something. So I get down on a knee and I'm like, hey, honey. Don't be a whore. Okay.
They don't call me dad, they have nicknames for me like Chonk or Fetus. They call me Fetus. They had a nickname they were calling me behind my back for 2 years. We're at dinner one night, Leanne sends a text, both the girls giggle. Oh, good one, Mom. I said, what is it? They said, you wouldn't get it. I said, I'm the funniest motherfucker at this table. My comedy's paying for this dinner and those teeth. Run it by me. I was like, I don't think you'd find it funny. So I go to the bathroom. I come back quick. I look over Isla's shoulder. She's slow. What I see is a series of pictures of me, and the chat thread is titled, Baby Walrus. My stomach drops. I sit down at the table. I go, what the fuck is Baby Walrus? They freeze. They're like, oh, it's not what's Baby Walrus. It's who's Baby Walrus. I said, who the fuck is Baby Walrus? Isla goes, I think you know who Baby Walrus is. Georgia goes, calm down, Dad. It's just Mom thinks when you put on fancy clothes, you look like a baby walrus who's trying to escape from the zoo.
Where are my married couples at? Who's married in here? Right up front. Anyone married knows you gotta always keep them guessing. In public, that's when I do it, when we're around a bunch of people. The other day, we're in the grocery store, right? And I scream out real loud. We're in the produce section. I go, honey! Now, my wife has been with me long enough to know nothing good is coming after honey. So she plays it off like, I don't know this guy. I don't know him at all. I have no idea who this guy. Everyone else is looking, so I'm like, honey! I'm not gonna bail out of this. I'm gonna stick it like Mary Lou Retton. Honey! Honey! Will you grab her? Honey! Finally, she turns around and goes, what? And I say, this time, get a thin cucumber. You know you've done your job as a man. when a man you don't know walks past you and goes, "You just made my day." And of course, and look, I got 2 little girls, so if I ever sound misogynistic, realize it's coming from a point of awakening. Of course, there was a woman there that didn't get the joke. Didn't appreciate the joke, didn't get it. I don't know, she just gets in my face and goes, "Excuse you, sir. That was inappropriate." Yeah, and she stands there like she's waiting for a rebuttal. She's not gonna fade me. I stared her back in her face. I said, "Excuse you, ma'am. How about you get your mind out of the gutter?" I'm putting it in her ass, not in mine. We're Christians, and I walked away. I drove through here, back route, because the traffic's bad. I was like, I'll just type in my navigation to address. My navigation system took me through Compton. Yeah, apparently it doesn't listen to the music I play inside it. And I didn't know until it was too late. It was like, take a right on Crenshaw Boulevard. And punch it. I'm like, what? Do not stop at red lights. Lock your doors. Roll up your windows. Go, 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 go. All right, let's talk about black people. Here we go. Hey, and look, it's funny because I was talking to my black friend the other day. Yeah, his name's Imaginary. And he said to me, right, we were talking about race and racism, and he goes, here's how you know if you're racist. He goes, how would you feel if your daughter brought home a black man? And I was like, as a present? He was like, no. I was like, I think I misunderstood it. Say it again, say it again. Let me give me another shot, give me another shot. He was like, no, as a boyfriend. And I'm not talking some Barack Obama dude. I'm talking 6'7" Jerry curls going into a braid with gold teeth and baggy jeans and Timberlands and a big baggy jersey with a lump here that you think's a gun. And he walks in and he goes, what's up, Mr. K? My name's Lavernius. He was like, how would you feel? And now, as a white person, think about this. Because your knee-jerk reaction is to go, I'm cool with it. But then you think and you're like, that's my daughter. Like, is that, wow. And I'm like, listen, Imaginary, I'd like to say I'd be cool with it, but I don't think I'd be cool with it. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. He's like, why? I was like, because she's only 3. I'd be like, what? It's like, I don't know what to say to a little girl. I got like, listen, Matt, I know, look, okay, I learned this the hard way, so this is a little bit of advice from me to you, okay? And I just say that because we've all been drinking, we've all been having a good time, and we got to get home, and I understand how that works. But I learned it the hard way, and if I can share with you guys and it helps, so be it. You know, but if you don't need it, whatever. Cops hate when you touch their faces. But this will work, okay? Pay attention, gentlemen, pay attention. When you're driving home, you know how the cop pulls you over and they do that, like, that flashlight in all the windows, and they distract you, and you're nervous, and then they're on top of you, they're like, do you know why I pulled you over? And you're like, oh, weed? I don't know. This is what you do, okay? When you see the lights go on, that's when I want you to start taking deep breaths. Calm down, relax, you're in control, okay? He'll be shining the flashlight, and when he comes up to you and he goes, excuse me, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Don't answer that first one. Don't, you stare, and you just stare straight ahead. Now, the power's switched. You're in control. He's confused, disoriented. Whoa, why isn't this guy answering me? Is he deaf? What's it? What? That's when I want you to let him ask you again. Excuse me, sir. Do you know why I pulled you? And this is what I want you to do, okay? Bold, powerful, confident. Take your finger, put it to his lips, and go, shh. And let him know gently so he knows you're in control. Stroke his mustache. Just. And then take off. He'll be on the side of the road for 15 minutes.